Welcome back to the Wacko Podcast. I'm your host, Zahid, and I'm here with my co-host, Juan.
Hello?
Our cast member, Jomar.
Yup.
And our very first guest, Alondra.
Hello.
All right, so today we're going to talk about what Jomar mentioned. He was talking about something that happened in 2015 that was pretty hilarious, so let's get to it.
Yes, bro. Listen. The Beach Grove Walmart fight.
The Beats?
2015. Beach Grove.
Beats Grove. I'm searching that up
Yes,
right now.
Beech. I swear,
Okay.
guys, how it's spelled.
Oh, I see. Okay, go ahead. Explain.
Basically, I'm saying this inside Discord. So basically, what the fight is, it was a mother and a son going to Walmart.
Yeah.
The mother got into a fight with their lady. They started fighting, and the little kid tries to help his mom. It's hilarious, bro.
Wait, okay, wait. So do you know the reason why? Like, did it just happen? Or was it like
don't know.
backstory?
This shit happened
2015, bro.
6 years ago.
No, is that even 6? No, hold on. 5. This is 2022. 7 years ago.
I'm doing the video right
Wait,
now.
when was it in 2015?
Yeah.
It was
2015.
in June 10th.
Wouldn't it be 6?
No, I mean, like,
Well, she
depending
knows.
on the month.
17, 18, 19, 20, 20,
I don't...
Yeah,
Isn't
6
it?
years.
I feel like it's... Okay, I feel dumb now.
Yeah, the two ladies fighting inside the shampoo aisle. I'm reviewing the video right now. The little kid, he gets a shampoo bottle, starts smacking the other lady, hitting his mom.
Oh my god.
And what's funny is like
hilarious.
the mother just encouraging him, hit him, Johnny, hit him.
Yo, Johnny. Oh my
Little
god.
country
Oh,
boy
he has
from
a
here.
highlight Batman shirt on too.
You see it, highlight Batman.
It's
It's hilarious.
Turn him into Batman.
He's called the lady dummy. He keeps hitting the lady. That's why, like, at the end of the fight, they try to get the little kid away from him. Like the people on the back try to get away. He can say, "You can't tell me what to do," and then he just opens up a shampoo bottle, and just start pouring it over other lady's face.
Oh my gosh, bro.
God.
100%. She was clean right after that fight. Not even
Clean.
lying. I see that
Dark
chocolate
roast.
on the floor too. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. All right. So like, what would you say? See, you were saying about like the fight thing, like.
Yeah, like,
Why we
why
like
do you think,
fights?
like, we're, like, so attracted to that kind of entertainment?
No, you guys remember I am
No, yeah, Jomar, you
a
definitely
fight enthusiast, bro.
are. you know. All right, so then you answer, Jomar.
Why do we like fights?
Yeah, well, no. Why do you like fights? I
I
like
like
to know.
fights.
Yeah.
Is there interlocking combat between two opponents?
Bro, you're gonna make me sit on my water.
See.
Nah, I see it. It's like a nice sport to watch, but sometimes, like, okay, we all go to high school and there's always fights, but it kind of gets
Yeah.
in the way. Sometimes
Yeah.
you like them, sometimes you don't, you know.
I feel like before, when I was younger, I feel like I would be more invested in them, but it's now like I just want to get to class and go home.
Yeah.
Human fights are actually kind of trash.
True.
Animal
Yeah.
fights, golly, let's talk about that.
Hey, well, slow down there, Jomar. Slow down. Take a little breather.
Talk about animal fights the entire time. Listen.
Yeah, I mean, like, for me personally, I agree with, like, it's kind of like personally, I feel like I'm so used to hearing there's, oh my gosh, there's a fight. Everyone always comes out with their phones out, like, come on now. I'm just trying to go to class. I'm just
literally, like the other day, I was going to catch my bus and a fight literally broke out in front of me.
For me, I feel like I'm so used to that. That happens every single day. I just want to, like, run in, just jump on top of them, and I don't know. I guess I'll be pretty famous for jumping into a fight. But I'm just so used to, okay, oh, there's a fight. Okay, whatever.
Yeah,
I feel like they're so normalized in the high school.
Yeah. Yeah, they really are.
It's like a daily thing where, like, I guess that's happening over there across the street. Like, I don't know. I just keep going what I'm doing. But, you know, sometimes I do enjoy a nice professional boxing match.
Literally.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I guess that would also go to like
on my own time. Sometimes it's an interrupting.
What Jomar said too, like, oh, it's a one-on-one in combat type stuff. Like, it also, I guess, kind of
it all depends
correlates.
unless they're gonna be jumping. And I don't know.
Yeah, well, yeah, but it kind of depends on like combat games too. Like, why are we so interested in combat games?
Oh, I'm a
Or most
big
people.
fan of combat games all the
Yeah,
time.
Mortal Kombat,
Anytime. I'll
like
beat anybody. I'm challenging everybody. Any fight game.
any. I don't know
That's
about
how
that.
good I am at. I love Mortal Kombat. Absolutely. It's my life.
Okay, well, any game,
I beat
most
the
likely,
Mortal
like,
Kombat like 12 times. I want to hear.
is that it? Is that the challenge for you as a Heath?
Every time
I'd
we
like to
play.
see that.
I mean,
Okay,
you want to play
but
again?
Stream
We'll
it.
lose
We're gonna
12
stream
times
it.
again.
yeah, hey, whoa, slow down. We're
Run that
still
back.
playing. Run that back. Okay, but like almost like nine. I'm not even gonna say statistics because it could happen to almost every single game. Most games that we know have combat in it. We're so intrigued in having some sort of, I don't know, combat related thing. So that correlates to real life, where if someone sees a fight, oh my gosh, there's a fight. There's one half that wants to go to the fight, but for me, since I'm a mature man, I'm like, I'm gonna let that happen. Let them do their things.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
Let
continue doing
security take care of it.
Split decision for me, to be honest with you. It's split. Like,
you,
if I
Jomar.
have
You
bar,
would go. You would personally just spectate, just watch.
depends.
Depends on what. Go ahead.
Because I was walking home, I was like two dudes fighting, and like
Uh-huh.
I hid behind the house watching it, and then
I mean, like,
when it was over, I left. If it's like
you're still
if it's
kind of
like in
proving my
school
point.
fight, I'm going to class. I don't want to be in the middle of that.
You said that I
I think I saw
spectated.
my first full fight in Citadel, like a full fight from start to end. I saw that.
You know what's okay? I wanted to talk about this. Here where we live, right?
Yeah.
Like Alondra said, it's like normalized, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's in a bad way because you can now see like younger kids are like they like embrace it. It's almost encouraged to do that to settle an argument with like
Look, because it wants
fights.
to be a boxer. I'm dead serious. He wants to become a boxer.
I mean,
Yeah, but
like,
it's not even like
for
people who
that,
just want to be
that's
boxers. It's
professional.
just, yeah, that's
That's true.
professional.
Yes.
But some people they just like encourage it and normalize it so much that you're like you almost have to do it if like
Yeah.
someone's speaking bad about you or they're getting in your face and stuff. It doesn't have to be that way, but like it's
It really
But
doesn't.
it's such a trademark if that makes
Wait, go
sense.
ahead, Alandra.
I also feel like if you start arguing with someone, I feel like in order for you to stop arguing with them, like you have to fight. Like I feel like that's the way that an argument like really really ends. Honestly, that's just me though.
No, dude,
Okay.
I've
I
always
feel
seen
like
after a fight they're always
suddenly.
yelling at each other when it
Yeah.
stops. Either somebody gets knocked, okay, they're still yelling, and then or it's separated and they're yelling at each other.
I mean, like, it always ends us bad too. Like, there's not really a good thing a way for fights to end. So
They don't care no more. They straight up call the cops.
for me, just be extremely educated on your arguments, view both sides, and it shouldn't lead to a fight if you're that good at arguing. But it's kind of normalized now, which is I find pretty upsetting. But you know, it's not really gonna end up well. Just like how the principal always says on the announcements, oh, it never ends up well, so do not fight. Yeah, those are some pretty wise words, but he definitely reads the script. Anyways, my
I
point.
really thought he ate.
I know. Yeah, he does every single day too, but at least he's just trying to bring awareness. Just don't do it. But
No, but like I feel like
again,
it gets worse every year.
it does.
No, it
Yeah,
does.
it really does.
And I feel
I
like
see all these young people. Oh, go ahead.
I feel like it got even more weird. I mean, more like how should I say, like more aggressive this year since last year we weren't in there at all.
Yeah.
It's bad.
It kind of brung it from last year since no one was at school last year. Well, I mean, you know what I mean. But
No, because there's like straight up videos of like sixth graders fighting, and it's like, why?
it's I know,
They're like
like
way
these
too young for this, like this whatever this is, and it's like so dumb to look at too.
Yeah. For me, I'm kind of like I kind of view I try to go as pacifist route as I can.
I always do.
There's this one time. Yeah, yeah. But it was like I was walking home from school, and like, and then I hear a lot of chit chat right behind me. Right? Why did I say chit chat? Okay. But I I hear a lot of like little kids talking behind me. And I go turn around and I see this group of friends, right? And I hear them, like there's one across the street, and I see one coming to me. And I was like, okay, these kids are like in elementary school while I was like in middle school. So I was pretty much a lot bigger than them. And then I was just minding my own business. I had my earmuffs on, and then he was like, "Hey, hey!" And I was like, I just turned around. I was like, I put my earmuff out. I was like, "Yeah," and he didn't say anything. I was like, "Okay, what was that?" And I see the friends over there with their phones out pointing at us. I was like, "Don't tell me, stop playing, bro." And then I just continue walking, right? You know, just these elementary kids just doing their thing, I guess.
Wait, when was this?
And then this was when I was in middle school, so like
Okay, I was about to say.
couple years ago.
So this high school now, and some elementary kids try to fight you one now, bro.
Yeah, yeah. But and then I remember, like, since it was like snowy, it was like winter and stuff. I heard like the snow get dug into, and then I was like, okay. And then I see a snowball coming towards me, but like I was facing forwards and he was behind me. So the only way for me to see it is if he missed. And he missed. He hit a bush right next to me. I was like, bro, is this guy serious? Is that how's this gonna start? But
Almost
honestly, I
has
didn't do
Spidey
anything. I
sense.
was like, I won just by not doing anything. He missed completely by throwing a snowball at a bush that was right on my left. But I was like, I mean, like, I guess I win. I win by default, you know. He combat logged, but
I mean, that's what I do too. Like whenever someone wants to start an argument with me, I really just literally I say like one thing of like defending myself, and then I leave because I know they're gonna start yelling, and then they look like an idiot for like yelling out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I also find it hilarious. But, yeah.
Yeah. Same. Okay.
I just straight up just say no and just walk away, bro.
Literally.
Yeah. You win by one word. It's that easy.
What they gonna do?
Or by no words.
It also gets them mad,
that's
and if they do try like physically attack you, then there's like straight up like they get in trouble first. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. All right. All right. So I feel like we've pretty much got that out of the bag. So why do I keep saying these things out of the bag? Oh, chit chat out of the bag. Okay. Anyways, so I kind of want to talk about the placebo effect. Now, do any of you know what the placebo effect is?
No.
Wow, why do I sound like a teacher, man?
I kind of know. Enlighten me.
Okay, so I'm going this by my definition of what I know from it. I might not be 100% correct, but it's pretty interesting how. Okay, so it's if something happens, and if you know this thing is happening, and your mind is like, okay, if it works like that, then it should work on me, and it kind of does work on you. What I'm saying right now, it does not make sense, but let me give an example. Okay, so I heard this story of I was watching on TikTok of this video. This guy, he was reading a book, and the book was explaining how there was these 3 kids. Okay, this was like in Asia or something. And they all were, what he said was allergic to poison ivy, which is dumb, because I mean, if you touch poison ivy, you're like, it's not an allergic reaction. Like, you're just, it's normal to anyone. Okay, anyways, he said it was an allergic reaction, which, anyways, so there was this one kid. There was these scientists that tested on the kids. They were like, okay, I have actual poison ivy, and I'm gonna rub it on the kid's arm and see how they react. And of course, like, they started getting all that stuff from poison ivy. Then the next day, when they were a lot better, they tried on the other arm, and they said to the kids, this leaf right here is poison ivy, okay? And the kids are like, oh man, that's poison ivy again. And then the scientists rubbed it on their other arm, and they had the same exact reaction as to the day before. But the thing is, that leaf was just a regular leaf. The only reason why they had an allergic reaction to poison ivy is because their mind was tricking, like, okay, that's poison ivy.
Oh, like stress hives.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. It's basically placebo. Like, you think it's this, you think it does this, but it affects you that way, even though that does nothing at all.
Yeah, there's like a bunch of medicine for that.
Yeah.
And you know, sometimes doctors like they would like know it is, and they would still prescribe like a fake medicine because they think it'll work.
Yeah.
But they can't just like tell them like it's all in your head, because like if you tell somebody and they're like in a bad condition and you're like, oh, it's all because of their head, and you tell them it's all in your head, they're like, it's gonna get worse.
It is, exactly.
So doctors almost like have to like prescribe like a fake medicine, so they think it works, so it does work.
Yeah. And more of this placebo thing is, I heard, again, I was watching a video, I forgot what it was, but it was Michael from Vsauce, right? He was one of the fake scientists. There was another scientist. Okay. And there is these experiments people, right? Just the patients, right? They were sitting down, and then Michael was like, all right, we're gonna do a little test on you guys. We're gonna turn on this ray, and we're gonna see how your skin reacts to it, right? And then they were like, all right, let's do it. And then he turns on the switch, and the only thing that switch does is just make a noise, just making a buzzing noise, right? And then the patients were there with their arm out while the ray theme jig was on their arm. And what happened was, these people started feeling pain in their arm that was out. Like, they felt these rays of like burning, of a burning type feeling on their arm when nothing was even happening. All they heard was just noise, right? And then some of them were like kind of crying and stuff because of how much it hurt. And then Michael, he turned off the switch, and he's like, out of 1 to 10, how much pain did you feel? And then they were like, oh my gosh, this felt like a 7 and an 8. It's like, you know, those feeling, those doctor bars, right? Like, it has from the, oh, it doesn't hurt at all, to, oh my gosh, it's the worst pain I've ever felt, right? So they had like a 7 to 8 type pain on their arm when nothing was happening at all, or their minds were being completely like tricked by it. I don't know, that's just, it's kind of crazy to me. And then we have the same exact thing, but he was like, okay, we're gonna change the settings of this thing, make it even worse. And they're like, oh gosh, how do you even think you're gonna handle this? And then this one was even worse. It just made a louder buzz, and nothing was happening. But their arms, like, they want to pull out their arms from the machine thing when nothing was happening. And he was like, oh, what did you feel for the pain? Like, what number? And they said a 10. when nothing was happening. So that's pretty much the placebo effect right there. I don't know. It's very bizarre. Our minds completely
I mean, it
tricked
just
by
goes to
it.
show that like our minds are like hella powerful.
They are. They really are. Crazy.
I'll be real
No,
with y'all. I didn't know a single thing while I was saying. I was on my phone playing games.
oh my gosh,
I'll be real
Jomar.
with y'all. I'm sorry.
Jomar. Come on now. Clear your throat.
Yeah, bro. I'm playing
Anyways,
Clash Royale real quick.
you playing Clash Royale,
I'm playing Clash Royale.
man.
I understand. Something about like
Bro, make
skin
sure you,
and tens or something like that. I don't know.
no. It's okay. I was talking about the placebo, bro.
Oh, okay.
But you wouldn't understand, Jomar.
Wonder where that word came from.
Placebo.
Placebo?
Yeah.
Probably like Latin or something. I don't even know. I still have
I have to search it up.
the Walmart fight thing. Yeah, go ahead. Placebo. Name origin. What I say, bro, from Latin.
It is from Latin?
Yeah. It says placere, to please. Or placebo means like I shall be acceptable or pleasing. Okay, I don't know. It's called a placebo. Okay, okay. I didn't name it, but yeah.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right. I know, right? Now, what did you want to say about the water thing, Zahid?
Oh yeah. Water. So the other day I was talking to Juan, right? And I was looking at I got a commercial for alkaline water, which is it's promised to be like the best water in the world because it has a pH level of 10, and that's like good hydration basically. It gets your body a kick, right? And they market it as like it's a 10, it's a 9, it's an 8, right? And it's like really good water, pure, right? But then like you gotta think about it, like once you drink it and it hits your stomach acid, and your stomach acid has like a pH of like 3 or 2, and it's basically it's so acidic that it makes the water normal water. So you literally just like
removes it.
It's literally overpriced water, basically.
How do people react to it?
Huh?
Like, how do people react to it? Like, they're like, "Oh my gosh, this tastes amazing," or is it like
No.
completely
The funny
normal?
thing is you don't hear reviews for it, which is like mad weird. I've never heard a review for like alkaline water. They're like, yeah, they like test it out.
Yeah.
To the pH level, and it's a 10, and they drink it. It's like water, but like I don't know. I haven't seen a big reaction because it's really only normal water because once it goes to your stomach, it goes in and out just like a water the pH level is 6 or 7. It's like the most overpriced thing that has ever hit like human history at all.
Okay, wait, now that we're in the topic of the water, do you guys believe that like different brands of water like have like different tastes?
Believe that.
Yeah.
I feel like since obviously H2O, that's all water. I feel like does have different tastes of water.
Because some waters have more minerals than others.
Like look,
exactly.
Like I
spring
can
water
easily tell the difference between tap
tastes
water and
different.
normal water.
Yeah.
Like water fountain water.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because like, who drinks tap water? Like, I definitely would never do that. But okay, I do that only just to clear my throat. Okay, but
taking pills, then yeah, I gotta do that.
Oh yeah, when I have like no water in my room, I just run to the bathroom and to take my
medication. Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Yo, you guys are disgusting. Oh my, I'm just playing.
It's a
I'm sorry. Like,
I hate the taste
I do
of
it too. I do it too.
meds.
Relax. But I feel like it does, Alanta. Wait, is that alon? Oh yeah. Okay. Anyways, yeah. I feel like even slightly it has a different taste. So
Yeah, that's true.
if someone were to have an argument, if something if this water tastes better than this water, of course, everyone has different taste buds or whatever, but water could definitely taste a lot better. And in the topic of water, my mom just told me a story just like a few minutes ago, about the water thing, and
Jomar, get off your phone.
I'm sorry, my man. I'm sorry.
Jomar, you can't. Oh my God. Yo, you're still playing Clash Royale.
Sorry,
I could hear that king, bro.
Hey, dude. Continue.
Are you at least winning?
I was my shot.
Oh, okay. If you win, just let me know. Get that 3 crowns, bro. Anyways,
Can you get on with it?
yeah. And she was explaining. This goes with the placebo effect of how a few years ago she and my pa and my and no and my pa's friend, he was like working out and stuff, and my pa recommended a water for him to like be extremely balanced. So they did a little experiment. My pa, he pushed his friend and he kind of like fell over, but then they did it again, but he drank the water this time, my pa's friend, and then my pa pushes him and he's completely still. Like he doesn't even get knocked over. He does like slightly get that push movement, but
What?
I know that makes no sense. And my mom, she was like, "There's no way that's real. Like, there's no way that makes any sense. How can water stabilize yourself? Like that makes no sense. Even for me,
It
it
doesn't. I
makes
feel
no
like they're
sense at all.
just messing with you. Does that make
No, no, no,
no
no,
sense?
no, no. Okay, listen. Okay, so and then my mom was like, "Okay, try it on me." Like a few, I guess I don't even know the time duration, but she got pushed by my pa, and he's a pretty strong guy. So and then she obviously like tips over. Oh my gosh, I got pushed, and then she drinks the water, and then she gets pushed again, same exact force from my pa, and she stays pretty much the same place. She doesn't put out a leg so she can balance herself. She stays right there.
You think this is like she just played along with it? 'Cause this
No,
is
I
like
feel like
giving the same energy as somebody moving the triangle thing on a Ouija board and making it look like a ghost.
yeah, no, that's what I mean. That's the placebo. Like that, I don't know, because I really doubt that makes no like actual logic. Like that's no logic right there. That makes no sense. And then she said she forgot the water name because she wants us to try it. And I was like, you know what would be smart? Okay, is since I have 2 other siblings, my brother, and my sister, in the house that I live with, and that we're gonna try it because it costs like a lot. Like it's a pretty expensive water, I guess, for what it does, the balance thing. But and I asked my mom if that ever happens for one of us to have a regular water bottle, and then the other two to have that water that she was talking about. You get what I'm trying to say with this? What trying to bring?
Yeah,
Yes,
I
no.
understand.
Yeah, I get it. The
Yes.
water made you think like you would stay still.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I want to try out. It's like one of us gets the water that's
What's the
completely
water
normal.
called? I gotta see a
I don't
picture.
know. Yeah, I don't know what it's called. My brother tried searching it up. He he tried searching it up, but he couldn't find anything.
Okay,
And I don't
hear
I
me out.
don't.
Hear me out. Hear me out.
Yeah,
This
go
might
ahead.
sound crazy. What if
Mm.
that never happened?
Well, obviously
It was
that's a
all a dream.
possibility. What?
It
No,
was
I mean
all a
like
dream.
could be all dream. Not even gonna lie, but my mom, she's a trustworthy woman. Okay, she would never lie to me. And I know you don't. Hey, stop! I can see that face.
Okay.
I can see
I'm
that
pretty
face
sure
through
everyone's parents
the
lied to
screen,
them,
bro.
bro. I don't know about that.
Bro, you know what the
No,
biggest lie my mom ever told me?
what?
That Santa was real.
Okay.
How would you
What
say
do you
that?
mean? Santa
No.
is real. No, hello, come on. Hey, whoa, kids could be listening right now.
Oh,
You know,
sorry. I mean,
come on. What are you doing?
Kids are
I'm
watching this.
sorry. Okay, delete that part
This
out.
4-year-old
Delete
Wow.
is
that part
watching
out.
this.
Wow.
Okay,
I can't believe
so
you just
the
did
biggest
that.
lie was like we went to a hospital one time. Big hospital. I was like, okay, this is
Bro,
real.
that's a
This is when
lie.
I was like, I think I was like 7, right? And
Yeah.
they're like, oh, it's just a checkup on your throat and stuff. Tell me
Uh,
how that next minute I was being put to sleep and into a surgery.
what?
Bro,
Wait, what?
I came into my mom took me to the hospital and she told me,
Yeah.
you're just getting a checkup. Next thing, I'm being put to sleep into surgery. I wake up in pain, bro. That was like the biggest
I,
blur of my life.
yo, I mean, like, that's not really a lie, you know.
What do you
They're
mean?
checking up
That was
on you.
scary. I was like 7.
That's like a loophole. That's a loophole right there.
Give
Like,
me a loophole.
they no, listen.
Bro,
Do
to
you know
this
what I
day,
mean?
I still don't forgive her for that. That's like the biggest grudge I've ever held against her.
Hey,
It was
no, don't
terrifying.
hold grudges. Come on now.
I guess
But
your own mother.
yeah, your own mother, bro. But they did check up on you, but they also did a little more, obviously,
They
the
took out my
surgery.
tonsils. They literally opened out my throat and took out something out of my body, bro.
Hey, I mean, I guess,
They did what they had to
I don't
do
know.
to make sure you're healthy, bro.
I'm
Yeah,
still heated
exactly.
about it, the whole thing,
He
even though it
heated.
happened
If you
like
were, if
days.
they didn't do it, you'll die.
It happened.
Yeah, you would die, bro.
Okay, yeah, that's true. It did.
Why are you gonna
My
stay
life.
heated for something your mom is trying to save your life? She's trying not to scare you. You gotta view the point. You gotta view that
All
point.
right. I viewed that point. I kind of just don't
Yep.
care. It was terrifying.
Wow. I guess.
Biggest grudge I
I
ever
guess.
held.
Mm. But I mean, like, I don't even know.
I know.
I don't even know, man.
I'm just
But
like getting these memories back of how like they made it so calm. There was a lady there asking me questions. Next thing I know, I'm getting poked in my arm for an IV.
oh my.
Oh my god, it's all coming back to me
Oh.
now.
Yeah. Oh, bless you.
Oh, bless
Anyway,
you.
I remember this story talking about the doctors. Um, when I got a stitch on like I had this big bump on the, I guess, top left of my forehead. Let me explain the story, and it's gonna make sense at the end. So I was very young. I was in church, and I was like, this church session was like, it wasn't like the parents were kind of talking in the other room, and all the kids were in this one room. And there was this one woman. She was supposed to be watching over us, but you can probably tell she did not. But anyways, so me and my one friend, we were we were jumping on the chairs and jumping over the chairs, running over, and because we were playing tag, you know, he was trying to tag me, and I was trying to run away. So I'm over here like a kid, tiny small kid, and I jump to chair, and you can probably tell that's a terrible idea for a tiny child to be playing tags, jumping on chairs. Um, and I was, okay, I'm very competitive, so I was trying not to get tagged. Um, and I went to go jump, take that leap of faith in the church. You know what I'm saying?
In the
And
church.
the church, I took the leap of faith to try to jump to another chair, and so my head slammed right there on the corner, not even the front, the corner of I don't even know what it is, like that heater thing, like that thing on the wall. That yeah, that thing slammed right there on the corner of the heater
I was gonna meet
onto
God in
my
his
forehead.
house.
No, don't. you know what's crazy? The crazy part about that is that when that happened, I felt no pain at all. Like it was crazy. Like I was right there and I was just sitting down. I was like, oh man, that would have hurt. And he was over here yelling. He was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm like, what are you talking about? That didn't hurt. That's fine. We could just continue. And he's like, oh, I'm gonna go call your mom. And he started running out of that room. I was extremely confused. But he comes back with my mom, with his mom, and then the lady that was supposed to be watching us. And they're all screaming, looking at me. And I'm you know, I've never been so confused at such a young age. Um, and they looked at me, and my mom, she came over to me. She's Mama Bear, you know. She is extremely protective over me. And when she saw me, she started screaming. She's like, "Oh my gosh, are you okay?" You know, like asking me that type of stuff. And I'm like genuinely confused as of why everyone is yelling and screaming and looking at me like I just bumped my head and that's it. Turns out, um, she was like, "Okay, let's go dry up all that blood." I was like, "All that blood? All that blood?" Bathroom. I check on the mirror and I see my face is blood, like blood right on the corner of my forehead. Oh my gosh! And I still didn't feel the pain. I was like, "Oh my gosh, there's no way that happened." So then she's like drying up the blood, and then she's like, "Okay, we need to go to the hospital now." I'm like, "Yo, we were just playing tag like just a few minutes ago, and I gotta go to the hospital." Oh my gosh, man! And then I'm holding this toilet paper on the corner of my head, so the bleeding could like just hold it right there. And we were going to the hospital, and then we go to the hospital. I go inside, and then my mom's like, "Okay, everything's gonna be fine. Like, does it hurt?" Like, it doesn't hurt at all. I can still remember till this day. I did not feel any type of pain at all. But the thing that scared me the most in that situation was when the doctor he came in. There was like this Asian guy, right, very tall. He looked very smart. He had his he had this billboard, no billboard. Oh my gosh, this clipboard in his arm, and he was like writing stuff down. He came in. He was like, "Yeah, he's gonna need stitches on his forehead." I was, yeah, you know the feeling, but
I went to know how to get a shot,
and
and I think I kicked the doctor in the chest, and I was like 4 years old.
I'm dead.
you think what?
They pulled out the needle, and I screamed. I
Yeah.
panicked. I ran around the room, ran not to touch me, and then
Yeah.
my mom she held me down. And
Oh my gosh, bro.
I,
Wait, you were
I, I think I was
4
like
years old?
5 or something. Yeah, I think it was like 4. I kicked the doctor in the chest. I still got the shot.
Bro. Oh, you still.
I was scared.
I mean, like that's gotta happen. See,
I was a
you get the
kid. I
feeling.
was a
You're like
kid.
5, bro. Exactly. That's my point. He comes in with this thread and the needle. I was like, oh my gosh, bro, I'm about to get a whole needle threaded into my skin on my forehead. I was terrified, right? But I did get to pick the color, At least I got at least I got that part down. He was like, okay, what color do you want? And I was like, I want red. And he gave me red, right? And he held me down. No, he didn't hold me down. But like my mom, she was holding my hand because I was terrified. This guy's stitching a whole thing on my forehead, on the corner of my forehead. And then I'm laying down and I start crying like crazy. Oh my God. I was so terrified. And he was like, I can see him like kind of hovering over my face. And I felt, but obviously he put anesthesia, right? I can't forget that. Can't forget to say that. But he was like putting that stuff right there. And I was crying. I was like, oh, just do it. Just do it, please. Just do it. And he's like, okay, we're done. I was like, what? And it turns out he finished that whole time. I was crying over nothing. I didn't feel anything at all. But oh, and then I think it was a week later. the stitches got removed. I still have like a very, very tiny bump on the corner of my forehead. You can't even see it at all. Hello, do you have a story like that you were like in the doctors or something when you were younger?
I don't. I don't believe so. I think
What?
I feel like all of my friends like always have like a crazy like hospital and like surgery story and all of that, and like
Mm.
I've never had surgery or anything like that.
Oh, you're the only one. Okay, you're lucky. You're lucky. See how it is.
Yeah. And like needles they don't really like bother me or anything.
Yeah, I mean, like I always look away when I get a shot.
Yeah,
Even
me
now,
too.
No, I have a
it's a
story. I didn't go to the doctors, but it's going back to like when I didn't feel a thing. Like when you said that, I
yeah.
was visiting my grandma and she lived in an apartment, and I was running up the stairs, and I tripped
Mm-hmm.
up the stairs and I place planted on one of the slabs.
Wait, hold on. What? You tripped up the stairs,
Yes, it's a thing.
Up the stairs. I
bro? Wait, what?
tripped
You
up the
tripped up
stairs.
the
You heard
stairs?
You'll
him.
never know until it happens to you. Anyways, the point is, I
Oh, you're
place
always tripping on
planted
stairs.
directly onto like the stair stab, right?
Ooh,
I
yeah.
didn't feel anything. I mean, it hurt for like a second, but then it was like, okay, that hurt, I guess. And
I
then
guess.
and then my mom checks me out, right? Okay, and then
Mm.
it's the bottom of my eye to half the length of my nose. It was just
Ooh,
all purple and black.
yo.
And that was a Sunday,
Oh
and I had
my.
to go to school the next day, and like basically there's just like a whole purple like patch of on my face where it just looks bad.
Oh my gosh, bro.
I was like,
Wait, so you went to school with a whole line on your face, right?
it's not. It was like a circle. It wasn't. Well, yeah, I guess
Oh.
it's like a bruise, but it was like super purple and was on my face.
Okay,
Anyway,
okay.
yeah.
Anyways.
So that happened, and I was like, okay, it didn't even hurt that much. And then my mom just put like vapor rub on it, and then I would call it a day.
Paper rub.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I had to.
Anyway,
But
wait,
yeah, go
actually
ahead.
that reminds me. Okay, so that
That's
same
the
day I went.
solution to
Yeah.
every mom's
I mean, it's not on my
problems.
face anymore, so I guess
Yeah,
it worked.
yeah. True, I guess.
Um,
I guess.
so okay, so I went to school that day, and then we were just, I
Mm,
guess there was this thing where we had to wait outside for a line. Anyway, someone
yeah.
next to me asked, "What happened to your face?" Right? And I was about to tell
Yeah.
them, but then a teacher
Uh,
they like bumped in, and I don't even know this teacher, and they're like, "It's because I punched him in the face." I'm like, "What?" I'm like being so
what did
for
the kid
real
say?
that a teacher said that to me.
No, I know teachers like that. I think that happened to me too. Like in the beginning of the school year, like in the elementary school. That's believable. I believe you. I know that happened.
And then yeah, and then everyone just believed the teacher that happened.
Wait, so until it got healed,
Nobody
everyone was
asked
like,
me for a real
that
story. They just
teacher.
believed what they said.
Wow.
I don't know.
Wait,
This was
so
like
did
fourth
anyone
grade,
did
I think.
anyone bring it up?
Did anyone bring it up? No one bring it up.
Yeah.
I guess nobody wanted to talk
Oh.
about it, I guess. I don't know. That was like so shocking that teacher just said that.
I feel like it's not that shocking for me personally. For you, most likely, but because I have a couple experiences like that where a teacher just like jokingly said that, even though I'm like shriveling in pain of something, and they're like, "Yeah, I kicked that guy in the face." Just a teacher saying that to a kid, a child in elementary school. But no, yeah, I believe I believe that. You know. Now,
Crazy.
Jomar, what about you?
I actually did punch the teacher in the face when I was like in
What?
my first year of
Wait,
kindergarten.
what?
I had transferred to another kindergarten
Hmm.
because they had like a
So
thing they was gonna like measure my height or something like that.
yeah.
I'm little, so I think they're gonna cut off my head. So then they try to get me on there, and I think like I punched the teacher like in the throat. I think I don't know
Whoa, 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 whoa! Slow down, slow down. How did that bring? How did that bring any correlation
because
to
I
what
was
you were
little.
talking about?
I thought
Okay, yeah, you were
cut off
little,
my
but that
head.
makes
I
no
thought they
sense.
cut off my head.
That makes no sense. What were you sitting down, standing up? Because of the height thing, right?
No, because the thing how it was, it scared me. So I was like, it's
So you
one of those
punched a
things
guy
that
in the
doctors
throat.
they use to measure your height.
And you
I panicked.
you panicked and you punched the teacher, or was it a teacher or a doctor?
It was teacher.
Uh,
They got to measure my height.
you punched.
They keep me out
Okay.
who I go to school.
Man, you really did not want to tell them their height, huh?
No, I didn't want to die.
You didn't, bro. I really doubt you would die from that. I'm not. You're good. You're good. You're
It was
alive.
a female
You're
teacher. It
surviving.
was a female teacher too.
Mm.
Like an old lady. Feel bad now.
Yeah. Oh, that was an old lady.
It was an old lady teacher. Yes.
Bro,
I was
just
like
feel
5.
Oh my, yeah, you're 5. You punched the old lady in the throat. She could have died from that, bro.
I could have died. I want to keep my head.
You could have.
I wanted to keep my head.
Wait, what was she the one who was doing that to you?
She must have been like a teacher. Yeah, she was. She definitely was a teacher.
Okay.
I remember the one year when they gave my teacher a concussion.
Damn.
What? What?
Huh?
Explain that.
So basically, I think this was like 8th grade, and she was like really young, and they were like, it was her first year teaching too, and she decided to go to like the Citadel out of all the schools, but and then a fight basically just broke out, and she tried to separate it, and they hit her, and then she just got a concussion.
Yo.
Like they told us that she had a concussion, and then she never came back after that. It was like 3 months into the school year.
3 months into the yo. I guess that kind of brings back to our first topic about the fight and stuff. You know, get that cycle in there. A concussion. Wait, the teacher never came back?
Yeah, she never came back after that.
Wow.
I mean, I wouldn't either, to be honest.
I was like, out of all the schools, though.
Yeah. Wait, was she your teacher? Or was it like just a random teacher?
No, she was my teacher.
Oh, so you had like subs for the rest of the year, right?
Yeah. For like 2 months we did, and then they ended up like splitting up our class into like different language arts classes, because she was a language arts teacher.
Okay. I feel like it's always the language arts teacher that are never at school. I mean, like, for that reason, it makes sense. She got a whole concussion from a... Yeah.
I feel like low-key it'd be those social studies teachers that are never in school.
That's what I meant. Oh my gosh, I feel so dumb right now. I always get those topics mixed up, I'm not even gonna lie. But
in the subjects, not topics.
Wait, what?
You said you always get those topics mixed up. Do you mean subjects?
You know what? I'm just gonna leave, bro. I'm just gonna leave. I can't. I can't even think right now. Yes, that's what I meant. The subjects.
All right, that's all the time we have for today for episode 8. It was pretty fun. We have our first guest, cast member, co-host, and host.
Thank you guys for having me. It was fun being in here.
Yep.
Oh, wait. Okay. You want to say that nuance, bro? Sahid?
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, what?
You completely forgot the intro.
Yeah.
You forgot
I was
the
like,
intro.
oh.
Okay, you know what? Just have a wacky day.
We'll see you in the next one.